Hello everyone. Here's another project of mine done in school. Back then in school is a medium income housing scheme for River State government. Here's just the project title, client and location. There are quite plenty of sheets, so I'm just gonna talk few words on each sheet. I do like the bold, uh, legible lettering I used. Next, we have the introduction of a medium income housing scheme. Yeah, I said housing schemes are designed as an autonomous suburb centered on small commercial center. Here I did a nice sketch of how the housing scheme could look like. Different housing types. Footpaths around. And project brief. Uh, A comprehensive study of a medium-income housing scheme is to be carried out with special attention to land use pattern, road networks, housing typologies, communal facilities, and other infrastructure security. Here's the project brief. Scope and limitations. Studies to cover a detailed case study of its medium income housing scheme with respect to land use pattern, road networks, housing typology, so on. Here I defined some other terms. What is a dwelling, what is housing tenure, household, housing associations, affordable housing. Basically, terminologies associated with the housing scheme. Yeah, I have aims and objective, to replan Gulf Estate. I think Gulf Estate was my case study. So I wanted to replan and also to design a functional mini-mart for occupants in the housing scheme. Then I had my objectives. You can see, yeah, this was my first case study. The Gulf Estate location is Peter Audley Road, Transamadi, Port Harcourt, River State. Yeah, I tried to describe it. It's a 750 unit estate with inclusion of a 25 hectares golf course and so on. Yeah, I looked at the construction technique. I think it's a raft foundation they used uh, for the construction, the organization and use of space. They say it's a very well organized and functional estate. Buildings located in the estate were properly zoned according to prescription. Yeah, images of the Gulf Estate, different pictures showing how it looks like. Um, Also looked at the road network. Also got some merits. I think it was a good road network. It is aesthetically appealing and has good landscape. These were some merits I wanted to implement in my own design. According to type and material usage, mention some materials: decorative roofing tiles, ceramic sanitary ware, POP decorative ceiling. All these were used in the Gulf estate. Also look at housing typologies, communal facilities. You can see some luxury villas in the estate, luxury terrace houses, clubhouse exterior view, floor plan of the clubhouse. And then I zoomed in into Minimart, which I wanted to design for the Gulf estate. Um, yeah, just a brief introduction of I don't know what is a mini mart, what it entails. Then I looked at other case studies of a mini mart. Here's an exterior view of this case study named the Candido Express Mini Mart. The project area designed by description. Here other images is the interior view of it, floor plan, the elevation. Merits: a good site layout, functional design. Deductions: to implement the functional arrangements of spaces in my design. Then I deduced some brief development from my case studies. They had the merchandise area, backdrop room, bar, counter, conveniences, dry store, cold store, etc. And I worked out the bubble diagram of how it's gonna look like. Uh, all flows into the merchandise, from the merchandise to the lobby to the store, just like that. And then I zone the spaces, and your merchandise area is composed of the cashier area, backdrop room, ancillary has the dry store, cold store. The bar area has the bartender and the bar area. Photo store, the admin has reception and the foyer. Yeah, here we have a spatial analysis, the length and the breadth of each space, and then the area and the numbers provided. Here we have a section of the plan, how it looks like. Beautiful section. Yeah, I think I should probably put an image under so it's clearer. Yeah, we have another section of the mini mart. You have the bar area, the merchandise area, the foyer, and the backdrop. Here we have the right side elevation. So here's our mini mart that we designed. Then these are the existing buildings behind it. Yeah, I really took time to render this this view, this right side view. Looks nice though. And these drawings. This is the left side view. Nice elevation, nice rendering. I don't want the video to be long, so I'm just gonna run through the sheets. Next up we have the rear view. I really love the rendering I did here. Here we have another elevation. I named it Bros J Minimat. And here's the approach view when you enter from here. You can see a nice elevation. It's cool. And see this hatching here? These are like for shading for the sun. It's quite cool. Here we have the roof plan. It's quite cool. I love the rendering beside the roof plan. Here's the almighty floor plan, which has the foyer, the backdrop, the offices, bottle store, the female WC, the dry store. And a nice merchandise area. Here we have the Proposed building. I think here's the site plan. And these are the parking spaces. I gave a setback of 12.3 meters from the road, and behind I have 3.8 meters setback, and at the sides 3 meters setback. For a public building, you want to make it at least 12 meters, while for a residential, setback should be 6 meters minimum. So that's up to standard. And then we have the site master plan of Gulf Estate. And finally, this is our last sheet for this project. But I still want to admire the floor plan. I think it was nice. You have this ramp, for disabled people, and you have this for undisabled people. People that can walk with their legs. And you have the porch going to the foyer, which receive the whoever is coming. Then you drop your bag before you go and buy what you want. Yeah, I think it's for reception area. This should be the cashier's area, where they, when after purchasing you buy, get your items bagged up and you pay over here. Beside that, I have the bar. Then you can also get some drinks, chill around this open area. Have a nice view. You have the bottle store and you have the toilet, and you can access this toilet, by coming out to the bar. Yeah. They also have the dry store and the cold store. You could bring in, foodstuffs from the back. You ramp it up. You can easily store it at the dry store, cold store. Yeah, this is our last sheet for this project. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Take care. Bye bye.